Linda Amon, and welcome to my world. I am going to show you a little bit. These are called the Eye of the Tiger. I did them some time ago, and I'm going to just show you some of the starts that I did on them. I'm using some black gesso, white gesso, and some India ink. So I'm just going to get a kind of a beginning on the abstracted pieces, and then I'll let it dry and do some other things. So one of the things I'm going to do is use a pipette. It's a little tool. You'll see them different stores you can get them in. And I'm going to use ink, and that'll give me, instead of using a brush, what it does is it gives me more random. So I want to have some random ink splatters. And you got to be a little careful where you're splattering this. And I'm just going to give some of that, and then I'm going to set that aside. And then I'm going to take my black gesso, get it pretty, brush pretty wet, and I'm going to bring some pretty thick gesso. And you'll see that they look different in the way that they apply. One's thin and juicy, and one is thick. Now, before it dries, set that aside. I'm going to do a quick little spray of water from a little ways back so it will give it some action. And then I want these a pair. So I'm going to print so that they will be opposites. And that's what I did here, so that you've got a nice pair. It gives a balance, and they'll of course be one lighter than the other. But if you rub across it and give it some action, I'm going to use a kind of a spatula tool. That'll give them a little more pressure. You could use a brayer. You could use the back of a big wooden spoon. But then when I pull these apart, look at that. See, we've got a really wonderful start. They've got some variations. They're opposites. I will probably, the way they spin, work on them this direction, which will give me more what I want. And then I can start doing some other things in them. So that's the start of it, and then I'll be back. Linda Amon, Amanarts, A-M-A-N-A-R-T-S. Bye.